Hello, and thanks for joining us here on Daytime. We have Petits Chefs Academy here. Yay, we're cooking some healthy, tasty food. With us now is Adam Berger, who is the Red Seal certified chef with the Academy. And also we have Jasmina Fine, who is a senior chef. Welcome to the show. What are you cooking for us today?
We're making some homemade whole wheat flour tortillas, and we're going to make a butternut squash dip to go with it. Okay.
Now, Jasmina, you are the senior chef.
Yes.
But you are still only how old?
12.
So how does that work?
She's in the oldest age range of kids. Okay. In our cooking classes, kids are with kids their own age. And all their food is like age appropriate. Yeah. So the older kids learn how to use a knife safely, work behind the gas stove.
Yeah. Let me see your hands. You got all 5 fingers still?
So Jasmina, when did you start learning how to cook?
Just in September.
So recently. And did you always like cooking?
Yeah. I'm always watching.
So how did you get started here? Did you ask your parents to get involved?
Yeah, I saw it at first, and then I took some time to think about it and signed up for the class.
Good. Excellent.
All right, Adam, get us started here. What are we doing, buddy?
Okay, so Jasmina's gonna make our tortilla dough.
Okay.
So first ingredient, we're using 3 parts whole wheat flour to 1 part white flour.
Because if you do all whole wheat, it's almost too dry. Is that right?
Sometimes it can be a little bit heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we try to substitute white flour whenever possible for different flours like whole wheat flour. Mm-hmm. And we like to cook, everything that we cook in classes is seasonal, and we try to use local produce when possible too. Our next ingredient, we're going to measure, Jasmina's going to measure out a teaspoon of baking powder.
All right, pressure's on, my lady.
Yes. Okay, so this is great for kids to learn math skills too, right? Because you're measuring, and you also know exactly what goes in your body when you make it yourself. Because a lot of kids now, they just eat in front of the TV, right? They play video games,
it
and you just...
almost tastes better when you cook it yourself.
Yeah, and there's that sense of pride to say that I made it, right?
I've had countless parents tell me their kids are eating foods they'd never touch at home.
Right, because there's an ownership to it.
Yeah,
and then we're going to measure out just one tablespoon of vegetable shortening.
Okay. And why vegetable shortening and say not butter?
Butter
Does it matter?
is kind of more sensitive to heat, so when it's at room temperature.
It can burn, right? Higher burn rate?
It can melt too.
All right, get that bad boy in there.
Or opposed to like a liquid oil. Would you use like olive oil or canola oil instead?
Yeah, vegetable shortening works good. In Mexico, they actually use lard, but that's pretty unhealthy for you.
So we want to keep it somewhat healthy here.
Yeah.
It's still more healthy than the drive-thru.
We're just putting 1 tablespoon of shortening in a whole big batch of
tortilla
dough.
So we are, the end result we're trying to make is a tortilla shell. Yeah. And then what can you put in it?
You can use it like we're doing for a dip. You can make tacos, fajitas, quesadillas.
So is it a crispy one or is it a soft tortilla?
You could do either one.
Okay.
I like to cook them in a non-stick frying pan, then you don't got to add any oil or butter.
We got 1 minute left. Can we mix that real fast?
Yeah. Use your hands.
Use your hands. Get right in there.
Get dirty, Jasmina. Get dirty.
All right, so as Jasmina does that, Adam, what would be the next step?
The next step, she's going to knead the dough, then roll out the tortilla with a rolling pin. Mm-hmm. Then you can put them right in a preheated non-stick frying pan.
Okay, so no oil involved.
Yeah, no oil, no extra fat.
And that's why you're using the vegetable shortening for that specific reason, right?
Yeah.
Just because you're special, Jasmina, and I know your father. Do you want to give a shout out to your dad? Which camera would...
Should be shooting at camera 3, I think.
Hi.
Besides cooking classes, we also have really fun and awesome birthday parties on weekends. We do workshops for kids and adults. Yep. And we're going to be starting adult cooking lessons on Friday nights in January too.
Good plug, great. Plug.
So you two are welcome to come and join.
Very nice.
Thank you, sorry, appreciate it. More Petits Chef Academy after the break, guys. We're going to make, what are we making next, Adam?
We're going to make a butternut squash dip, and we'll finish cooking our tortillas.
All right, guys, sounds good.
More Daytime after the break. Don't go anywhere. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Daytime. We're still cooking in the Daytime kitchen. With us now is Denise K. Livotti. She is the owner and founder of Petits Chef Academy. We also have Ethan, who is a senior chef. So we did a little switch. Denise, welcome to the show. Ethan, welcome to the show. Catch us up to date, Denise, on where we are right now.
Well, we've just rolled out our tortilla, whole wheat tortilla, and we're just, like Chef Adam had said, it's a non-stick pan, so we don't need to use any extra oils or whatnot, and the shortening was exactly for that. Just a couple of minutes on each side until you start seeing it bubble, like you're seeing here, and then you flip it over and you cook the other side.
So it's going to be soft or will it be crispy? And
well,
can
it
you
depends.
choose?
You can choose. If you leave it on longer, it'll definitely get crisp up. If you leave it on for a short period, a minute on each side, then it's still soft and very pliable. I've made wonderful quesadillas at home with this. The kids love it.
My favorite part about this is we're not deep frying, which is fantastic.
Right.
Ethan, what are you doing for us today?
I'm making a butternut squash dip.
Okay, so what do you got in there so far?
Butternut squash.
All right, so what's the ingredients in this dip?
Some cream cheese, crushed garlic, Parmesan cheese, and a pinch of salt and pepper.
Okay, let's get going. Let's see you go to work. Now, Ethan, you're a senior chef. How long have you been learning how to cook?
I think since last winter, was it?
Yes, he's been
And
one of our
what's the desire to
long-standing-
learn how to cook? Did you always love cooking?
Yeah, I always loved cooking. My mother was very good at cooking, so she really taught me how to cook.
So, Denise, how many levels for kids is there at Petits Chef Academy?
We have 4, so they start as young as 2.5, and they work their way up to 17. So we have kinders, we have the petits, juniors, and seniors, which are 12 plus, Ethan's group, right?
So how often are the classes that the kids
It's
go to?
every week for 8 weeks. And we have different sessions starting. Like, for instance, we're halfway through our fall-winter session, and we will be doing another one in January, starting in January.
So has sign-up started already for January?
Yes, we definitely have sign-up started. We know that a lot of our senior chefs will be coming back. They seem to love the atmosphere, the ambiance, the bonding, the getting together with friends, and just cooking and you know, having fun.
The thing I remember most about college was everything was made in the microwave and it came in a box. This gets rid of that problem for a lot of kids as soon as they start.
Yeah, and they seem to connect, you know what I mean? Even kids that don't know each other, by midway, they're like best of friends, and they love to see each other on a Thursday night for an hour and a half. So it's, I don't know, I think it's wonderful to watch them grow, learn life skills, and learn also different ways of eating healthy. I think we need to bring an emphasis within our elementary schools and our high schools on, you know, food sustainability, food education, and healthy eating, which is cooking hands-on.
Amazing.
So,
So catch us up. Where are we now?
I just finished mashing the cream cheese and the butternut squash together.
And this is our garlic press.
Okay.
So they're using lots of different tools. They're learning
Nice
a lot.
fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic, which is great for the blood, right? It's an antioxidant.
Good squeeze,
It cleans
bud.
it.
I can't believe you start children as young as 2.5.
Well, kids, small children especially, they get it. Really, their bodies are still very pure, let's say. Their bodies know what they need, and they enjoy the tactile, the smell, the taste. And they're eating a lot of things that they need to have at that age so that we can promote a vital, healthy life for them as they move forward.
You're at 60 seconds here left. What do we got to do?
I have to grate the Parmesan cheese and put the salt and pepper.
Now, do you bake this dish after, or
No,
is it
it's just a
good,
dip.
good to go?
Oh, it's fresh to go. So you
Oh,
bake
okay.
the butternut squash beforehand.
See that? That's done on that side, so we're
Perfect.
just cooking that up, and then you can break it apart or cut it up nicely in little triangles and use it as a dip.
Great.
You know, for an appetizer or a snack, a healthy snack for the kids when they get home.
Pinch of salt, pinch and pep. For more information on how kids can begin to learn how to cook, where do they go?
PetitChefsAcademy.com.
And where are you located?
Jane in Major Mac, just south of Major Mac, across from Canada's Wonderland.
Right
great.
in my neighborhood.
Yes,
In your
Right around
hood.
the
Come
street.
to
So
the
Yeah, in my
evenings,
hood.
and do you have
classes.
classes on the weekends as well?
we have birthday parties and workshops Saturday and Sunday mornings.
And again, it's not just for kids, adults can take classes
Yes, we've
too.
opened it up. We really appreciate parents, families, aunts, uncles coming in and working with
All right,
kids.
guys, more daytime after the break. Do not go anywhere.